Faith in God is a foundational concept within many religious beliefs, particularly Christianity. It can be defined as a deep trust and confidence in the divine, going beyond mere acknowledgement of God's existence to a strong conviction in his promises, character, and power. In the Christian tradition, this faith is not just an abstract belief, but is often seen as a guiding force that shapes one's actions, thoughts, and life choices. It involves trust without physical proof, encapsulated in verses like Hebrews 11:1, which states, "Now faith is the assurance of things hoped for, the conviction of things not seen." Understanding the context and importance of faith in God is crucial for anyone exploring the depth of spiritual commitment and reliance on divine power. Faith acts as the cornerstone for spiritual growth and personal transformation. It provides believers with hope, strength, and resilience, especially during challenging times. Romans 10:17 emphasizes that faith comes from hearing and hearing through the word of Christ, highlighting the importance of scripture in nurturing and sustaining one's faith. In real-world applications, faith in God can manifest in various ways. For instance, individuals may draw upon their faith to overcome personal crises such as illness or loss. The belief in a higher purpose and the trust in God's plan can provide comfort and direction when facing adversities. Another example can be seen in community service and charitable work, where faith motivates people to serve others selflessly, inspired by biblical teachings like James 2:14-26, which links faith with deeds. Support for the significance of faith is widespread among believers who argue that a strong faith leads to a more fulfilled and purpose driven life. It creates a moral compass and instills hope and optimism. However, there are challenges and controversies surrounding this concept. Skeptics may question the reliance on faith without tangible evidence, viewing it as irrational. Additionally, the question of how much faith is needed can vary among individuals and denominations, leading to diverse interpretations and practices within Christianity. Faith in God deeply influences other aspects of spiritual life, such as prayer, worship, and community participation. It underpins the believer's relationship with God and others, fostering a sense of belonging and purpose. As individuals explore the extent of faith required, they inevitably touch on deeper theological discussions and personal introspection, revealing the multifaceted nature of faith and its pervasive role in the life of a believer. The concept of how much faith in God do we really need is a profound element in the spiritual journey and underscores the essence of belief and trust in a higher power. Faith in this context is not merely a passive belief, but an active trust and confidence in God's promises and character. According to Hebrews 11:1, faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. This implies a deep-seated assurance in the unseen and a reliance on God's faithfulness. The significance of this topic lies in its central role in a believer's life. Faith serves as the foundation for a relationship with God, impacting every aspect of a Christian's journey. It influences decision making, provides hope during trials, and enables individuals to live in accordance with divine principles. The measure of faith one possesses can determine their resilience in facing life's challenges and their ability to grow spiritually. A relevant example of this principle can be seen in the story of Abraham, as depicted in Romans 4:20-21. Abraham's unwavering faith in God's promise, even when it seemed impossible, showcases the power of steadfast belief. Another example is found in Matthew 17:20, where Jesus explains that faith as small as a mustard seed can move mountains, illustrating that even a seemingly small amount of genuine faith can lead to significant outcomes. Supporting opinions highlight that faith is essential to experiencing the fullness of God's grace and blessings. Faith activates God's promises and enables believers to overcome obstacles and achieve what seems impossible in human terms. However, challenges and controversies exist surrounding the quantification and expression of faith. Some argue that faith is purely personal and cannot be measured, while others believe that visible manifestations of faith, such as miracles, are necessary evidence. Alternative viewpoints also suggest that blind faith without reason can be problematic, advocating for a balance between faith and intellectual understanding. Moreover, faith without works, as stated in James 2:26, can be viewed as dead, indicating that faith must manifest in actions. This discussion on the extent of faith needed ties into broader themes of spiritual growth and maturity. It challenges individuals to evaluate their own faith journeys and consider how their beliefs influence their lives. Ultimately, understanding how much faith is truly necessary encourages a deeper exploration of personal beliefs and a commitment to nurturing a sincere and active faith in God. This reflection can significantly influence other aspects of one's spiritual and daily life, fostering a more profound and authentic relationship with God. The concept of biblical foundations of faith, key verses, and teachings refers to the core scriptural principles that define and shape the understanding of faith in God within Christianity. At its essence, faith is the assurance of things hoped for, the conviction of things not seen, as outlined in Hebrews 11:1. This idea of trust and belief in what cannot be seen forms the backbone of Christian faith, offering believers a framework through which they can interpret their spiritual experiences and guide their daily lives. The significance of these biblical foundations is profound, as they provide the basis for determining how much faith is considered sufficient and how it should manifest in the lives of believers. Faith is not just an abstract concept, but a practical force that influences decisions, behavior, and one's relationship with God. For instance, James 2:17 emphasizes that faith without works is dead, suggesting that genuine faith is active and transformative. This underscores the importance of utilizing these teachings to understand the balance between belief and action. In real world application, consider two examples. Firstly, the story of David and Goliath. David's faith in God not only gave him confidence to face a giant, but also inspired those around him, illustrating how personal faith can prompt collective courage and action. Secondly, in modern times, individuals facing adversity may draw on the story of Job, whose unwavering faith despite severe trials serves as an exemplar of resilience and trust in divine purpose. Support for these teachings is abundant in Christian communities, where faith is often seen as a cornerstone of personal and communal life. It is valued as a source of comfort, guidance, and moral grounding, fostering a sense of purpose and hope. However, these foundational teachings are not without challenges or controversies. Some may argue that an overemphasis on faith can lead to neglecting the practical aspects of life's challenges, while others question the applicability of ancient texts in contemporary society. Additionally, differing interpretations of scriptural passages can lead to varying beliefs about the nature and extent of faith required. This point connects to other aspects of the main topic by emphasizing the transformative potential of faith when grounded in Scripture. It challenges believers to evaluate the depth of their faith and encourages them to actively live out their beliefs. Understanding the biblical foundations of faith not only deepens personal spirituality, but also informs how faith can be a driver for positive change in the broader world, linking belief with action in a holistic manner. The concept of how much faith in God we truly need is both a deeply personal and universally significant question that resonates with believers seeking to understand their spiritual journey. Faith in this context is often defined as complete trust and confidence in God, even without tangible proof. It's a fundamental aspect of many religious teachings, including Christianity, where Scripture underscores its importance. Hebrews 11:1 describes faith as the assurance of things hoped for, the conviction of things not seen. This suggests that faith is not merely about belief, but entails a deep-seated assurance that influences one's actions and attitudes. The significance of examining the extent of faith required lies in its foundational role in shaping a believer's life. Faith can determine how individuals approach challenges, moral decisions, and their interactions with others. It's a guiding force that can offer comfort and strength during difficult times, as illustrated in Philippians 4:13, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. This verse emphasizes faith as a source of empowerment. In real world applications, faith can manifest in various ways. One example is the unwavering faith shown by individuals in trying circumstances like illness, where they rely on their belief for emotional resilience and hope. Another example can be seen in community service initiatives led by faith based organizations, where faith inspires collective action towards social betterment. Opinions supporting the necessity of a robust faith often cite its role in fostering a positive outlook and resilience. Many believers argue that faith is indispensable for experiencing true peace and purpose. However, challenges arise in quantifying faith or determining its sufficiency. Some may argue that faith without evidence is problematic, as it can lead to dogmatism or blind adherence. Others propose that the degree of faith required may vary among individuals, suggesting a more personalized approach. Controversially, discussions around faith may intersect with debates on science and reason, sparking alternative viewpoints that question its rationality. Nonetheless, in the broader aspect of religious discourse, how much faith one needs influences other spiritual practices, such as prayer, worship, and community involvement. Faith can act as a catalyst that enriches one's religious experience, encouraging a deeper engagement with Scripture and a more profound sense of belonging within a faith community. Ultimately, the exploration of faith's extent invites introspection and dialogue, promoting a nuanced understanding of one's spiritual path.